Save your progress.
Majma! Hi everyone, is my mic working? Is that working? I hope it is. I hope it was just the music that was being funky, because it do that sometime. Okay, well, since you said yep, I'm assuming it is. But yes, Majma, hi Silver, hi Eternal, hi Anger, hi Lemonade, hi Handle. You done? Nope. Man, there's so many hydrates already. And hi, David. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Those sorted. Yes, we're gonna be playing Blueprints today. And I'm quite excited to get back to this game. We took a little bit of a break after we reached room 46, it was, I think. But yes, I'm curious to see what other puzzles there are in store for us. Because I hear there's a lot more than just reaching the final room. And we haven't found all of the red letters yet. We found a number of them. We have found 5. We found 5 red letters. So we're probably going to be looking into that today, along with, I want to try and see if we can put a room in every slot in this, because I know there's an achievement for that we haven't gotten yet. So that's probably what we'll do. Well, we'll see just how successful that gets. And yes, I know the music is still going. It even knew that it was still going. I just paused it there. Tommy, thank you for the sub. Man, I called it up before Russell did.
Tommy sent Pappy just resubbed for 7 months. It won't stop asking me to share this from last stream. I hate notifs, so here you go again, XD.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yes, let's head to the outside room first. Oh wait, I forgot to pick up our allowance. Oh well, we'll get it on the way back. Oh, but no, we have to get it now because we might get the shrine, and I don't want to have to walk all the way back to get our allowance. I'm out of practice on this game. Why do we have 6 allowance again? I forgot. We'll toss one in there. Now we only have 5. Feels so funny to think that we own this estate now. You're ordering a pizza? Very nice. What kind of pizza? Shelter, tool shed, or root cellar?
Silverblaze Original sent 25 to say, it has the wiggly fire emote thing for me because next stream will be my 35th watch.
Ooh, nice. Oh, and pepperoni pizza is very yummy. I'm between shelter and tool shed on this. Given that we want to fill every room slot, I think we'll go with shelter. That'll probably help us better. I don't know, Silver. Probably to make you want to show up next stream. Oh hey, this is still open. Yay. Okay, we get an extra gem. I was wondering whether that would still be open or not. Is there anything that we need to do on this computer? I don't think so. Time lock safe radiation monitor. We definitely don't have any radiation going on right now, so we'll just exit that. And then we don't have a key card, so we can't enter through the middle of the house, but since we want to fill every slot anyways, that's not super good. There you go, Tommy. And hi, Jaden. Let's see, left or right? That is a redeem. Right? Okay, we go right. Let's do spare bedroom first. Well, wait. You were going to give the bite test? Well, we could do the bite test later on the next 50-50. And let's go laboratory, see if we can't get an interesting experiment early. Oh, that's cool. There's the windows. There's windows there. Oh, hey, keycard. That's lucky. Now we can go up through the foundation if we really wanted to. Because if I remember, you can use the key card.
Lemonade_Fox wants cat to shapeshift. Child.
Child? Okay. Child it is. I'm a little bit short. I'm down here. Down here, guys. let me fix that. Let me just get on my step stool. There we go. All right, let's see what experiments have we got. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. I'm glad you already got a clip. So the options of redeems are lose 10 steps but gain 20 gold, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die randomly, or spread dirt on the driveway. Which driveway? There are a lot of driveways. Is that like the one from the garage? Maybe, but you can't get there without the garage, and you need the utility door to be open. I don't even have a shovel. I think I'll just do the gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. And then every time you unlock or bypass a security door, every time you eat an apple, or the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Well, since we got the key card, we can go lots of security doors. So let's do that one. Start experiment. Exit. There we go. Keycard is not consumable. Keycard works continuously. It's not counted as a key, it's separate. Do not eat keycards. We'll keep going this way. Oh, speaking of, we found security immediately. That's useful. Now we can up the number of security doors we see. You can lick key cards if you own them. Because then you know where they've been. View estate inventory first. We missed an ivory die somewhere. I need to go back and find that. Those are good. It's probably in the spare bedroom. Probably. That's where I think it would be. So security card system. Set security level to high because we got a key card. Confirm. And then we'll change offline mode to unlocked just because I like doing that every time. Did I go quieter? Am I good? I don't think I went quieter. So the right door, that one? We will check that door once we do the look for the ivory die. So I want to go back and get the ivory die. I think it should be in the spare bedroom. Yeah, right here. Alright. So onward this way. I don't want to waste it on chapel. I'd rather use it on weight room or one of the other ones that take steps. Hi, Thaddeus. So we could do bedroom or corridor. I'd rather save corridor for later too. So I'm thinking bedroom. I'll go bedroom. Okay, doesn't look like there's much extra here. Did I remember to look for... Because I'm supposed to be marking down what rooms have what pieces. Do we already have the laboratory down? No, laboratory didn't have any. Security had night. So we're fine on that. That sounds like your phone might be in a battery saver mode then. When will I finally release K-plushies so people can sleep with you? Well, I could make a Tide Pod pillow. I could do that much. But plushies might be a little bit longer. And I think the first plushie is going to be Yeet, because everyone wants Yeet. We'll go this way next. Den I'd rather not use there. I think we'll do pantry. But I think I want to backtrack and go through security before we dive too deeply. I'm debating if I'll grab the fruit here. Grab that, grab the fruit. Oh, very nice turtle. Do I want to keep going north or do I want to go south again before we get too far? I think we'll go back south. Make sure we cover stuff. So go this way. And then I want this to be a dead end. Which none of these are dead ends. Weight room is useful. I'm not wasting steps. I'm being smart. And have fun, Atami. I don't want to have to redraw a floor plan to try and get a dead end. So I think I either want to do weight room here or do commissary here. I think I'll do commissary, but I don't want to waste another gem. No. It's not only you who waste steps. I'm saying that's not a waste of steps because we went in to grab the fruit, which gets us more steps. And then we're backtracking to cover these spots because our goal today is to fill in every slot in the house. We're trying to put a room. So going back south is better here. And hallway doesn't, like, hallway is complete dead end. Hallway is not rotated correctly. So it's either I want to spend a gem to get commissary so I can buy things, or I want to use weight room to get it out of the way and out of the pool for later. And I'm leaning towards weight room because it also has lever in it. So I think I'll go with weight room. Because we have shelter, so we don't have to worry about the negative effect of it. Wait, what was this one again? The destruction of social... Oh yeah, that's just telling us that that will not reset. And there is little hint thingy here. So we pull that. And now we get south door open. And then we'll go this slot here. How long do you have to wait in the room? Not very long. We're already leaving. Observatory is not bad here. That is getting a little bit... I think we'll go observatory. That way we have good pathway around. So we get 5 more diamonds, and we get 1 key. And it's a pretty good day for stars. And again, Eternal, it's fur. It's time to unchild. In like 1 minute, it's almost. Why table slammies, Kona? I don't want to waste corridor here, but I need to make sure that I get that lower corner. Otherwise, I won't do good. I think we'll go breakfast nook. Make sure we're covered there. Why not table slammies? Because rude. I again don't want to waste it on chapel. I'd rather go north, but we might take a den here. I do have many interesting things about me, Eternal. I am shapeshifter, so whether I feel like it or not is the question there. I don't think I want to redraw at this point. I'll redraw when I don't have another option, so I think I'll go with den here. Because I don't want to waste those redraws early. Hang on, I felt like there was something I missed. Nope, I think we're fine. Okay, chapel is good option there. It gives us both directions. It's a kind of a waste to do that one there, but it's better than redrawing. So we'll do that. We could break the piggy bank, but I don't want to. It's cute. Also, is there any coin or anything lying about? Does not look like it. So then we want a dead end in the slower one. Dormitory or storeroom. Storeroom's more common. I think I'll drop that one. There's a dig spot there, but we don't have a shovel. Why is it so quiet in the game? It's kind of sus. And also let me swap back from child. There we go. Back to normal. I've not found a security door yet, and I've set it to high. I assume because it's sheltered, it doesn't play the chapel music. It is a little bit odd, though. We'll go drawing room here. Alright, left or right? I assume people are gonna want to bite. So that is... Wait, did it do twice for left? Why did it do it twice? I don't know which one to take that as. Apparently you're just venomous and both died. Parlor's a pretty good option there. Keeps that uncovered. So we'll do that. Hey, apple. I feel like we're finding a lot of fruit today. We're just getting lucky and stuff. Let's see. The gems are in this box. The statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. That's actually a tricky one. Because if the gems are in this box, this one's true and this one's true. But then that would mean that this one would be false. But if that statement is of no... Well, I suppose by existing as a statement, it can be true or false. So by that point, it is helpful. It's just not much help. But alternatively, if the gems aren't in the blue box, then this one's false, and this one is false, which means this one would be true, but then we'd have two options for where the gems could be. So I'm gonna go with this is false, it is still helping, and the gems are in the blue box. Yes. Did you get it right, Silver? I'm actually a little bit surprised I got that one right. Let's see. Oh, I should actually go back. That was a bit of a waste of steps, but I should go back to the drawing room and draw from there so that I can re-roll if needed. That is thinking. You did get it right and second guess yourself? Fair enough, it happens. Passageway, that's a little bit of a waste of a passageway. Commissary's not bad there, but I'd rather have one that goes 3 ways. Though I don't really want to waste all the 3 ways immediately either. Corridor would be fine here. That's a straight shot. I think we'll just drop corridor here. Actually, no. We'll redraw. Dark room. Hallway. That's worse. I think we'll take guest room. And just go back the other way. And we get a magnifying glass out of it. Anything else in here? No, we seem to be fine. Yes, you should eat food. I don't believe you've eaten much today. Oh, I missed the snack time thingy. Eternal. Pick a number 1 through 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. We have hard candies this time. Called Night Under the Undimmable Lights. There's an interesting assortment of snacks in here. I was not expecting hard candies. I was expecting things like biscuits. Wait, what are these hard candies? I don't know what these are. They're like dark colored. I was expecting like fruit flavored hard candies. These might be like caramels or something. Yeah, long names. Mm. Mm. I think this is caramel. Soft or crunchy, it depends on the mood. Mm. These are definitely hard caramels, so I'm gonna be talking funny for a little bit. This way. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Lemonade. Don't need to go downstairs right now, so... Oh, we need something that goes... Okay, that one goes to the one that we missed. But that does lock us in one way or the other. I think we'll stick with this. And we'll aim for one with more options the next spot. No hidden coins or anything? No, okay. You can loaf like a cat. I can loaf like a cat. I think we'll get bunk rooms out of the way. You just loaf. Oh, you little guy. You still have food and everything? Yeah, good. Coins. We have so many coins. We do really need to plop down a commissary or something. Oh, did I put down that this room was pawns? I don't remember if I did. Because I just saw pawns there. We did not. So bunk room is pawns. Fair enough, Limited. I hope you're having fun. I want better than that. That one's risky. I don't like it. We'll redraw. Yeah, we'll go with that one. We've got shelter. Surprisingly, my house is very connected. This will be the only green room, but it keeps us going, as opposed to any of the others. So we'll go that one. We'll figure out how to draft stuff. Luckily we've got a key, so Ren's not dead. Library or boudoir? Boudoir gives us 2 gems. Library... Which one do you guys think? Also, hi Pigeon, sorry I missed that. It tasted funny, well it's full of books. Library, okay. Good, it's not a day where we had a book, so we can just pick something instead of having to read aloud with a hard candy in my mouth. We've already done this one, but I'm tempted to see what it says. We've done that one, That's the one in the observatory. That one we've read. I'm pretty sure we've read that one too, so I think that one's the only one left. So let's go look at our stats. So that Silver can see them and compare. Because we reached inheritance in, what is that, 6 days? Hi, Gold. Possibly, possibly. Yeah, total 31 days. Longest day was 2 hours. I don't know what your longest day has been so far, Silver. Speaking of, if you guys have not already followed Silver Blaze, please do. They are very close to affiliate. Are you still 2 away, Silver? Yes, go give Silver a follow. In fact, hang on, I can do a shout out, can't I? Think that works? There we go. Shout outs. Alright, well, we've drafted a lot of rooms and stuff. Yeah, it gives you free uppies when you shout out. Apparently, no, shops are our lowest drafted room, which makes sense. There's less shops. And they all cost gems. I have a perfect record on puzzles still. I'm happy about that. But only 5 of the red letters. There's supposed to be like 8, and I only know where 1 more is. And then... First item, checked key card. What are you waiting about, Silver? Confused. What worked? Wait, have you... It's your affiliate? Nice! We did it! That's fair, Eternal. It's not comfy for everyone. And then classroom is my favorite, apparently. I want to see like all of the classrooms, all grades. I've not done that yet. And then usually draft it den, parlor, and breakfast nook, which makes sense. Security, passageway, and commissary are very, very commonly purchased. I need to make more contraptions. Yeah, very cool. Apparently avoid the rotunda. I need to get the office. It's not gum. I have hard candies for snack time, which are Night Under the Undimmable Lights, and it's like hard caramel. It's quite yummy. There are like several more pieces in here. I don't know how many I'm gonna do in a stream because I don't know how annoying it is to hear me sucking on hard caramel during a stream. It is really good though. It is really yummy. A rotunda and attic. Wait, have we ever seen the attic? I've never seen the attic. There you go. Blue raspberry. Yeah, we've it's kind of funny listening. That's fair. Alright, I will be happy to have more caramel then. Highest grade 3. I wanna see more of the grades. I wanna see how they do the homework and stuff. Well, I suppose it's just classwork because it's in the class. Yes, tongue went burr. Alright, yeah, this is our only open door. Drafting studio is not bad. I wish the gift shop was pointing north. That's the problem with that one. I think we'll do drafting studio because it keeps us going. And we've got the gems for it. So the correct answers on this one today are first one on the right and the second one on the left, with the levers being the final 2. Okay, broken lever. We like those. Do we want classroom, solarium, or casino? I'm leaning towards either classroom or casino. Because though this one is cool, we just have a lot of ways of making rooms more or less rare and stuff. Billy, thank you for the follow. Glad you could make it. I was just talking about wanting to see all of the grades in this one, but I feel like they're more common on other ones. Because you can get them through doing the, not the outdoor classroom, is it? No, it is the outdoor classroom, I think. I think we'll go casino, because we don't have a way of getting casino currently. I'm not a car. Electroplay. All done. Okay. Next up. Another one where they keep pointing south. I want to understand the rotunda. I think we do the rotunda because I've never done it before. Whoa. That's cool. So this one is like a 4-door, but not. Interesting. So we'll do one more press. That is super cool. So now I've got two options. I think we'll go workshop here so that we make sure that we get the last one. Oh, you can rotate floor plans. Is that in this room or is that forever? Because if I can rotate floor plans forever, this challenge got a whole lot easier. And we'll do workshop here though. Now I've got a battery pack. Now I've finished my caramel. It was yummy. Pizza acquired. Very nice, very nice. Is there anything that we can make with what we have so far? I don't think so. Yeah, no, we need like a shovel or a sledgehammer would work. Something like that. Pool's not bad here. Okay, so we can't forever rotate rooms. I think we'll do the morning room. Morning room gives us another one. You can actually combine magnifying glass with something else, but not that we have currently, I don't think. Yeah. I forget what it is that you mix it with. No, we don't have access to it here. It tells us in the library. It was the burning glass. So we get 2 gems. Is there anything else in here we need to worry about? I don't think there is. Oh, car keys. You thought we were being dumb. No, it's there is a thingy. Do we want dining room or do we want courtyard here? We've got keys. I'm gonna do dining room. Oh, it's nice to see big ol' windows. we're currently rank 6, so we need 2 ranks up to get the meal. Do we want to start heading north more, or do we want to sweep back across? Because I'm thinking maybe north. Do people want to bite the north and the east doors? See how they go? Okay, north is dead. And then east... East isn't responding. I think it might be scared. Oh yeah, it was just bit. East bit back, so I think we're doing north. Let's see. We could do corridor. We could do courtyard. I'm leaning corridor. Because then it's always unlocked and we're pretty deep in now. So I think we'll go ahead and do corridor here. Spine. And pine. You keep wanting to munch. Yeah, you named it munch. I think we'll do courtyard here. I think that'll be a good pick. So I felt hunch. No, I think my hunch is wrong. Nothing on the floor. Hey, a shovel! And we get dinner. True, true. I could rename my bite to munch. I don't know if I want to do that, though. So what was the other room that had a dig spot that normally doesn't? Oh, it was the storeroom way back at the start. I don't think it's worth running all the way back there for that, though. I think we'll keep heading north a bit, and then we'll duck back to the dining room. Should we do it, both of them? Ooh, yay, office. Okay, I was actually wanting that. Though the keys is nice. We'll go office. We'll go office. Because I have not actually opened the thingy in here. Oh, and we get an upgrade disc. Nice. So let me do open. Boop. And that pulls open that. And then we'll do upgrade disc while that does its thing. What do we get to upgrade? Hallway. Let's see. We can do hallway with a key, a hallway with a locked trunk, or add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. This seems funny, because this could go exponential. Which sounds hilarious to me. But exponential growth is also bad in long run. What do you guys think? Which one sticks out to you? Because lock trunk is probably going to be better than key. But funny. We're looking for fun. I'm gonna go for funny, I think. We'll just have to try our best to not let it exponential. I said, should we look at that picture before? Can we look at that picture? We can. I think that's our mom. Alright. So then this puzzle, we're looking for that guy, I think. And it was, March? Yeah, March of the Count is the hint here. That guy's the Count. So then it's not counting him, from what I recall. It took so long. 1, 2, 3. Was it only 3? I don't think it was 0303, was it? Oh, 03, 03. Oh, it was. Okay. We got it open. Dear Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited, given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, do not have copies of the other letters. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points, and hopefully it will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize, despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression that we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters, when it's entirely unintentional or unintended, we want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Apparently so. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial
Eternal
recompense...
2319 wants cat to shapeshift. Cotton candy cat and V6 lobster love.
I'll do the color in a little bit. Only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous X. Okay, and now we have a yeet. Let me quickly do the color change. That good enough? That cotton candy enough? Or do I need to tweak it more? I don't know where it normally is. Right there? Okay. We will leave that be then. I'm glad you love this. We'll go this way first. Use key. Showroom. Billiards room. Dark room. Well, we just need something in this slot. We're not going to draw from this room. So that's not a negative, even though we have 3 reds down already. So we're just going to drop that one, I think. And check, is there anything on the table? Can we see anything on the table from here? I don't see anything. So I don't think we'll even go in there. We'll just head back this way.
Hey Cat, this is Blender. Go ahead and save before I crash again.
Yeah, that's not how saving works in this game. And how have I not encountered a security door? I'm this deep. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so we need to start uncovering this way. I think we'll keep going for now. Why is there a second quarry yard? How is there a second quarry yard? How am I drawing a quarry yard off of a quarry yard? I'll take it. I'm just confused. Hi, Victory. There we go. Shovel. We get a coin. Shovel over here. They wanted a shapeshift where I changed my colors. I will go this way. Eh? 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 I want to see how far this goes now. We're doing it again. I have to know. Will there be an end to this? Okay, we get a silver key. That's useful for us.
Kona_Chan wants cat to shapeshift. Tanny if can't then made.
I can't do Tanny, but I'm also in the middle of a shapeshift. I guess it's been 5 minutes. I'll keep the different colors and we'll do mate this time. Hang on, I need to be taller. Hang on, where's... Eek. There we go. On step stool. So there we go. So we got those two. I don't want to unlock that with our last key. That wouldn't be smart. Yeah, mate is short. Okay, no more courtyard. We'll do conference room. And then I think we'll backtrack to the dining room? Actually, no, because dining room's guaranteed to fill that slot. Okay, now we can do thingy. Also, there's nothing already spread. I don't think so. Yeah, because it doesn't pick it up from before. So key card. Well, there's 4. You heard 4. Screw it, I'm doing it. It's funny. And it apparently loops things around. So we got another locked trunk there. Get another key. Yes, I'm right. Alright, so we've got 2 locked trunks just in these courtyards. We'll go this way. Chamber of Mirrors. That's not a good spot for that. Gallery has a puzzle. I don't think I've ever seen the gallery. So that's what we're doing. Because I want to see puzzle. It depends on whether whether the heat shifts will apply to the next person's shapeshift. Since they shapeshifted so early after the last shapeshift, I figured it would. But it also depends on how much I like the color shift. Coin. Okay. So we've got a puzzle of some kind here. I'm seeing 2 chests. How do we interact with anything? Oh, okay, so we've got something we could do here. Oh, okay, I think we need to find letters then? I don't know how I got 4 of the same room. I'm wondering if it was that hallway upgrade, but that doesn't make sense because that's an entirely different one, because that's the courtyard that's been upgraded. So I don't know. And that would be for the next day. How did I get 4 courtyards? Wait, what? Does that change that? Okay, so that's how we change who did the picture. So this is Christopher Manson. Collection from Mount Holly. How do we know who did them? Wait, no, this is titles. We're looking for titles. Because that's the same Christopher Manson. Christopher Manson, yeah, okay. So then what is the title of this one then? You've got actual objective pointing towards the sun. Genu and very, along with a whole bunch of eyes. The courtyard is half hallway, but the upgrade was only for the hallway specifically, as far as I'm aware. And that upgrade only applies to the next day. So that shouldn't be it. Yeah, she probably would. Variable? That actually makes sense. Is that though you can't fit it. So if it's, we're looking for 7 letters. So then we've got P, F, R, L, H, C, S, V. There was like a weird click on that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one? Yeah, no, that's nonsense. Ferry, table, actual objective, sun, eye. So let's put TA. Can I put TA? No. It's E. ABL? It's floating headbats, but it's still headbats. There we go. B. Is there a B here? There's not a B here, so it can't end in table. Or ABLE. Like that's just not possible then. And yes, it is force pets. Maybe we come back to this one. Let's look at the other pictures and see if we can't find something with those. Because This one you've got a bath mat, infinity with a whole bunch of nails in it. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. So those are sins. You can give hints. But I don't know what hints you can give in this case. So this is definitely talking about some kind of eternal punishment or something, I feel like, because it's got the 7 deadly sins and infinity punishing, literally. Or punishing infinity. Hang on, I just want to see what happens if we turn them all just on. ETERNAL, too short. Shark painting and a door are probably worth noting too. Probably. I don't know how you fit everything into one or what part we're missing. D G H L M N R T D. Okay, so let's back over. T Y H E S N R K T. This one? I think it's going to be A-N-C-Y at the end. No? No A. We could try the first letter from each box. Starting left to right. H, E... Oops, I passed it again. E, L. No, is there no L? I don't think there's an L. Yeah, there's not an L. You can do a random guess, Kona. Doesn't end in ANSI. I can confirm that much. It does say avarice instead of greed. Is there an I here? There is. But that wouldn't be the correct number of letters. Can you see painting? Yeah. There you go. Is potatoes the correct number of letters? It is not. Potatoes is one too many. And I don't think we had an E in the last one. I'll double check though. What am I saying? We had an E in the last one. Do we have a P in the first one? Got an R. Yeah, no P. Let me look at the other ones. What even are these pictures? For a second I thought these were lobsters, they're not. Is there a lot of in this one? Or were you talking about... I don't know which one you're talking about. Alright, well, we'll keep on this one. Pin... Oh yeah, pin infinite... I don't think there's a way to do a space. No, no space. Ruminate? Oop, that was a U. Hang on. Oop, there was an M. Is there an I? I... N... A... What the frick? How'd you get that? How'd you manage that? Was that just based off of the letters, or was that based off the painting? That is crazy. The words are synonyms of a word. Okay, so you got a painting. So we're looking for synonyms of variable, is my guess. Variable, actual objective. That is a sin, shark fin, bear skin. I don't know how that got you to ruminate, I'll be honest. I don't know what Genu is. Actual synonym of variable or objective. A target? Can we do target? No. No T. Target, variable, objective. Oh, it is past time for shapeshift to be done. Changes? Maybe? Hang on. Let me... Oops. I forgot to set that up correctly. There we go. Back to normal. I feel weird now in my normal colors. CHAN. Yeah, I don't see an N. So what is the word actual a synonym of? Do you also have something to do with the I's answer? Oh, the I's also have something to do with the answer. I don't know if I should be offended by that or not. I like my blue and orange. Let's see. So actual is a synonym. So the real, actual, real, legitimate, but that's a long word. UN are common letters. Mm. Actual, real, legitimate. What are some other synonyms for those? I am blanking on words now. UN are common letters. Is that... So UN is in there? Though I don't know if Kona knows. Kona might have just stumbled into the last one. I know there's more synonyms for actual. Verify? Verifiable? Wait, one of those three? Okay, so... Actual, real... Did I say something before verifiable? E R I confused. Verit. I am confused. What word was I trying to do? I've clearly said the answer, but I've already forgotten what I said. Actual? Should we try actual? Is there an A? No. You're combining synonym. Oh, realize. I feel. Yeah, there's an R there. R-E-A. Z. I see. There we go. Hey. Oh, hey. We get this one now? We get a couple gems from that. Okay. And then thick with a thin K, a light, a shooting star that's also a hand holding cuffs. Let's see, what are the letters we've got to work with? We're looking for a 5-letter word, so we're playing Wordle here. B-R-A-D-T. So B-W-F-P-T-S-C-D. T-D-K-E-R-S-N-A-T-D. Congrats on the Pizza Eternal. I probably did. first. Just realized, were you talking about this one, Lemonade, or the last one? Is there an R here? This one. Okay. Well, then I'm on the wrong way. But I noticed... do we have a T in the middle? Okay. So we can make water, but that's not it. Thick is 5 letters. Thin is 4. Light, L-I-G-H-T might fit. No. F-P-T-H-I... Is it just gonna be thick? It's not thick. Okay. Not thick, not light. Hand, meteor, and cuffs were the other words I said that I remember. Sorry, U. There's not a U. You said the answer, but it wasn't a full word. I am confused. Chain? Could try chain. Maybe? Not chain. So, thick with a thin K. Is it think? Is it freaking think? It's think. Alright, well that's goofy. Alright, so we're looking for a 6-letter word. We've got a P on top of an apple that's in a wheelbarrow with a fire hydrant, a stop sign, and a rose. Well, all of these items are red. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like the P is red too, or they look like lobsters, don't they? But they're not lobsters. PR. A-P-P-L-E. Papple? I don't think it's gonna be papple, because all of the other ones have been real words. So this isn't gonna be some silly made-up word. You have a hint, but I can't give it without giving the full answer. That's fair. Does it have to do with the color red? Can we play hot or colder? Just because all of those things are red, and I'm gonna get stuck on it if I don't get turned in another direction. Okay, it is with them being red. So let's see. Wait, hang on. Is it Prince? Prince? R. Yeah, Red Prince. I don't know what the P would stand for though. Oh, I guess it's just the P in Prince. Did I miss the N and just miss it? No, I don't think there is an N here. Hmm. So not Prince. There's an N there. D, G, R, W, T, E, Y, N, D, G, E. Huh. Okay. No, not yet. T, L, S, M, W, B, C, P. That is too many letters, Eternal. I don't think we have space for that. So it has to do with the red. And it has to do with the letter P, I'm assuming. Can we put red at the end of the word? No. So red doesn't go at the end of the word. Can I go at the start? The other option is it another word for the color red? I don't see R at the start. Yeah, there's no R at the start. So is there another word for the color red that begins with the letter P, maybe? Or just what are other words for the color red? Because there's like pink or crimson. C-R-I-M. No. Red is in the word. Okay. So red doesn't start there. And it doesn't end at the end. Cadmium red is a thing. Is this one E? No? Am I going crazy? True. Period might work. R-E. Eh? The order is different from the normal red. So you're just saying R-E-D shows up in the word. Wow. Hi, Danny. dir. So dir would probably go at the end. P. Pander? No?
Taniyuki wants cat to shapeshift. Child.
Man, I've been doing a lot of shapeshifting today. Oops. I was green for a moment. I wasn't meaning to be green. Alright, where's my step stool again? Yeah. There you go. I'm up. Alright, so it's not pander. Ponder? Ponder! I kind of thought as much when it was a lot of thinking words. Ooh, we get key 8. What is room 8? I am confused. What is room 8? Do we do it? Do it in the courtyard again? What? Why is there so many courtyards? Alright, we'll go for it. We got another coin. And then north this way. We're doing pretty good on our goal to get every spot. I don't think I want to coat check yet. I'd rather save that. Rumpus room is what I'm leaning towards. Because we're gonna get dangerous over here. I'm gonna do Rumpus room. And then, do I want to go there now? Or do I want to backtrack a bit? I'm gonna backtrack a bit. Fucks. Struggles. Ah! What? How did it go up? Where'd it go? I don't think I've ever shot it straight up before. Yeah, so we have stuff we can make. I want to go back to the workshop so we can make a better shovel. And we can hit up the dining room. And then we'll go back through the conference room, unlock that. And that's gonna be my suggestion. Hang on, is it metal detector magnifying glass? Okay, so that's what makes the burning glass. But I think I want to make the jackhammer. Because we haven't made that one yet. Assemble that. Actually, wait, we can make both, can't we? We can make both. So we'll take jackhammer. And then let's make the burning glass too. Oh, do we need the burning glass? We've already done most of the things that require the burning glass. Let me lift Tanny while I think about it. Tanny gets uppies over here. Near me. I think I'd rather have metal detector and stuff. I don't think I need burning glass. we'll head back through the dining room, pick up our dinner, roll for uppies. 8 is not enough. We don't have an aquarium. Aquarium is kind of likely, but we keep getting the courtyard. Oh well, I'll have dinner. And then this should be dead end room. We've not gotten the closed exhibit yet, but that is a horrible space for it. So do we dormitory or planetarium? We've got so many steps. I think we planetarium here. And then we go back up. Hang on, is it more steps or fewer steps? Go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's same either way. We'll go up, I think. I did the rigging on my model. This model is actually a chiffon base that I augmented, but my one that you were seeing me in previously, the V6, is one that I custom made entirely by myself. Roll for uppie silver. Okay, wait, no, 16 was enough. 16 was enough. You don't need to buy uppies. There you go. Yeah, and 2 is not enough to assist Eternal. Okay, can we... Okay, so we can't reuse that thing there. Yeah. I'll give you one more shot, Eternal. I'm in a good mood. Let's see. I don't want to waste keys. Would be the other thing I'd want to do here. I assume that was rolling for uppies, Billy? Oh no, rolling to assist him. Okay. Eternal gets uppies then. There you go. Next to each other. And Billy, you can have some uppies too. You'll get lower uppies over here. Apparently so. I like courtyards.
Teniyuki sent 5 to say.
Alright. Over there. I'm tempted to open that trunk. But I don't think so. We'll wait. We'll wait. Special key? I'm gonna use a normal key here, or I want to see room 8, but I don't know if that's gonna work here. And this is the one that's facing the antechamber. So I'm more tempted to silver key. I think I'm gonna silver key here. I'm gonna trust gut and silver key. Has 1 mechanical door for each mechanical room in my house. How many mechanical rooms have we got? 1, 2. 3, I'm assuming. So that one might be... Oh, I want to find a locked door and do roommate then.
Billabobjo has subscribed for 1 month.
Thank you for the sub, Billy.
Teniyuki sent 5 to say. I realized child V5 should just be called Kitten.
I mean, I just get called Kitten sometimes, so I act like it. We haven't seen the mechanarium, so we'll do the mechanarium. Oh, that's interesting.
Teniyuki sent 5 to say. Checks out.
Yeah. Twist. Lever. Lever. And then... Yeah, so now we have another path through the dark... How is this so connected? My goal was just to fill in the entire place. This has gone remarkably well. Child V6? I should do that. I have a list of things to do though, so I can't promise date. But it is now time for child to go away. Go back to my usual self. And then open other door. How many doors does room 8 have, though? Because I don't want to block off that room. That's the thing. So if room 8 is a dead end, I don't want it there. It has 2. That's risky. Do we know which way it's gonna go? It's corner, so it could go north or south. If it goes south, that's perfect. But if it goes north, we're in trouble for this challenge that we're doing. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know if it's gonna go south. It's a 50-50 shot if we do room 8 then. I want to see room 8. I just... We could backtrack to the rumpus room, try and see if that door's locked. What do you mean? When did I tell you not to think? I did tell you to not backtrack so much, because you waste steps like crazy. Of course you want to cause chaos, Danny. Okay, hang on. I am indecisive, so we're gonna do a thing. New poll. We're just gonna do room 8 here. Yes or no. Because I am indecisive, so you guys decide for me. Do we room 8 here? Or do we try and get it on one of the other rooms? Or we could not room 8 here and backtrack to the rumpus room and room 8 there if it's locked. Which I think is what I'll do if it's no. But it's looking like you guys want to do room 8 here and gamble on that 50-50. Pretty decisive vote. I guess I'm faffing about for nothing. Yeah, I remember the ruminate. Oh, it had the door to the right. You were correct. That is likely then. I don't think that's an actual statistic. Alright, so we'll follow the poll. We'll do room 8 key here. 9 is not high enough for uppies. You were correct. Perfect. No, Tanny. Do not waste bits on uppies. Oh, this is a puzzle. Okay, the sum of my sin is penned in the number... Okay, so that's the 8th sin then? So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be mundanity. Does someone want to help the help the Tanny? How did I get you two confused? To first begin, place me within a sin with an N. It takes me in a bin with an N within its sin. So envy and mundanity are the only two. So I think we'll put that one in envy. Alright, we've got enough people helping that the Tanny can get uppies. Regardless of what you did. Where is the Tanny? There's Tanny. Tanny, come here. There you go. Uppies. There we go. Hydrate. And then I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. So that's one of the left ones. We'll come back to that one. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be on the end. So if that one's the last one, this one's got to be the first one. So that one's hubris.
Taniyuki sent 5 to say, I have obtained uppies. Now I shall.
I hope you're getting some good rest, Danny. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. So he's sloth. Danny, you had surgery. You need rest. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. What? Oh, near this thing? That'd be one of those two. Unless I got one of those two wrong. We'll put this one back for now. I can't. Okay. We'll just put them there. Lust is there. We could put him in lust. Let's check the others first. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. I don't know on that one. What is that? My Cherrigan. Oh, to my Cherrigan, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. I am confused. Avarice? Because mundanity is written pretty thin. So that one's probably... No, which one was this one again? The sum of my sin is penned in the number... What does the sum mean? Because sum wouldn't just be place, would it? Because I wouldn't have used sum for that. But none of them have early enough letters in the alphabet to just be 8. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this was probably Gluttony then. He had pets. It's that one. Then Hubris goes at the end at Mundanity. Then that puts the monkey near the bend in the tail. And then we've got the swan being lust, and does that one fit with wrath? What is this one again? I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. So there's 2 T's on that one, but there's not 2 letters on that one. So that one has to be sloth then. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each. Wait. Would it be avarice then? Because it would be neighbor. Gluttony would still fit for that one. Because that one's still written tall and thin to fit it all in. Then that one, they both share a duplicate letter. Which then puts, if we spend a minute or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which sin I'm often in. I mean, that could be lust, or that could be wrath. We'll put this one at that, and try that there. No, we did something wrong on that then. So I'm gonna assume that he is sloth, because the den is known to be a slothful place. And then, does that still, that is still neighboring Gluttony. Okay, that was it. What happened? I heard noise. What did I miss? Wall? Oh, wall! We get a trophy, and we get 2 allowance coins. I did pretty good. I'm good at logic puzzles. And Tanny, you don't want to stand up. You need to take it easy. Don't get your heart rate up. Or I assume you're not supposed to get your heart rate up. Do we do another Corey yard? It's the stupidest font for a Corey yard. Okay, we're gonna do more because it's just so dumb. We're gonna... Surprised that gave us an old shoe for having upgraded jackhammer. We got some ivory dice. We like that. And nothing else in here. We're getting blessings of the gardener. I forgot we had that. But yeah, so we want to go back to the rumpus room and try and get those last 3 doors. Because I don't think that other door is open. If I remember, we only opened the other one. You know what? We can pop in here. Confirm. Yeah. We can also check. Is there anything on that table? I don't see anything. We'll grab that key just in case we need it. I don't think we do. Rumpus room. Just head straight south and then to the left. Over here. Over this way. And then Rumpus room. There should be coins over here. Yep, lots of coins. We really need a shop. We've got so many coins this run. It's ridiculous. So I don't think room 8 had a chess piece in it. Which is the thing I need to be checking out for still. Oh, we don't have a room that has the queen, do we? Because we've got the king in the office. We've got security has the knight. Bishop is in the chapel. Rook is in the breakfast nook. We've got plenty of pawns around. I think the one we're missing is queen. What's up, Tanny? Double checking which rooms have queen. Only the study is one we know that has the queen. I know you have zoomies, Tanny, but do not zoomy. Oh, and this one's another bishop. Do we have this one down as a bishop? Double check my notes. Yes, we do. We do have the Rumpus room. Ask doctors if you can zoom me. If they tell you you can zoom me, then you can zoom me.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I'm being told a story.
The fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways.
Sometimes.
An unlatched gate you did not open.
Oh, someone broke through our gate.
A
How dare.
missing item you did not take.
We were robbed!
I see a young boy watched from afar.
Yeah?
A young boy
Ooh.
who once was
That's
brave.
unsettling. I don't like that. Don't like that.
Now, afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the
Then
great
get supervision, Tanny.
Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Head pats. Okay. And hopefully when Isabel gets back, you can do something then. But yeah, that was unsettling. Were they watching me through that door, or is there like a camera in here? I don't know. Does Isabel not count as supervision? That's why I said when she comes back. Alzara is cool. So we've got basement key isn't gonna fit here, so we've got to use a normal key. That will let us through. Kennel is also really useful though, and we do have a shovel, so we can dig and guarantee that that's open. So I think we'll kennel here because I do want to pet the doggy. Doggy time. Hi, Popper. Hi, Popper. No pupper in that one. Hi, pupper. You want pets? Yeah. You want pets. Alright, and then dig. Gems! And that unlocked the door because we have the thingy. I still don't know what this one's for. Huh. What's up, Danny? Open the door. Okay, commissary is the one that's gonna get us to our thingy. Alright, hydrating. Hydrating again. Quit doing it like right as I put the cup down. Yeah, no, that's not good wording. Alright, so a commissary. So there's key, banana, and a whole bunch of gems, essentially. I'm not super interested in that stuff. So we'll key card here. And then ballroom, kitchen, utility closet. Since we've got so many things, I think we're gonna redraw. Oh, we can get the casino. We could get the casino, or we could do math. Or I could reroll, because I've still got 2 more ivory die. It literally does not matter what we get here, because this is just what we're having fun with. Because either way, we'll get our challenge done. Which I'm surprised that challenge was that easy. I just said I wanted to do it, and then I did it. We'll see the casino. What? Metal detector. Woo! What is this one? Full house trophy! We got it! I've never seen the trophy room, but we now got a second trophy. What'd this do? Slots up to 3 bonus spins. You has hard caramels? Nice. I also has hard caramels. Out of order, broken handle. Can I use... Oh no, I already used my handle. I used my lever. So if you have the lever, I assume you can use this one. All the other ones are there. And then it's just the center table. Let's try the center table. What does this do? Mount Holly Roulette. Limit 1 wager per day. I think we'll wager 20, because we've got 51. And these aren't gonna... Oh... if you wager 100, you get up to 4 allowance tokens. At least the wager 20 does have allowance tokens on it. But we could gamble here. And see if we can get up to 100. Each spin costs 1. We've got 51, so we'll at least... If we get as low as 20, we're just gonna go do the other one. But I think we could do this a couple times. Nope. I'm not getting lucky. Bonus spin? Okay, so that's how bonus spin works.
Teniyuki sent 5 to say.
Mwah.
Nom nom nom, Naomi Lila cat.
No. Okay, so we've got crown there. Do we want to try and hold crown? I'll try again. So we can do ×2 normal amount. but it doesn't really work well with much.
I sure do feel like crashing soon. It'd be a shame if you saved your progress or something.
No, I'm having trouble with this one. I'm not good at slots, apparently. Oh, hang on. Nope, it's not gonna work. It is interesting that it hasn't hit anything. I'm not someone who's super into slots, it seems. I'm just lost on this. If they say you can sit up, then sure. Oh, we've got 10 more pulls before we need to just go do the table. There's nothing else we're doing with our coins today. Okay. As long as you're allowed to sit. Just listen to your body and lay back down if you need it. Five more. What if I do that? No, it's... Meh! Why does that freaking do thing? Tanny, that's not what that means, and no. Okay, so now we've got 10. And then if we do a spin, what's that? We're back to 31. So we've somehow managed to do something with that. Meh. Times 2 is nice, but I don't think we're gonna get very lucky on this. No.
Taniyuki sent 5 to say.
Hi, boy again. Meh. I'm just trying to actually waste our coins, which seems to kind of be working. Alright, last one. Yeah, okay. So we get out of that one. And then wager 20. Oh, hey, we get allowance. I'm happy with allowance. That is exactly what we wanted. More coins next day. Now, is there anything else that we need to do before we go to next day? Because we don't have the coat check. We don't have the coat check. And then, is there anywhere that we could use the jackhammer? I feel like the jackhammer should be useful
Taniyuki
for
sent
something.
187 to say. Moon,
Tanny,
what is your thoughts on
Tanny, that's enough bits today. You were worrying me. You only need to send 5 in order to trigger the ooh thing. You worry me. What else is there to do? That's a good question. Oh, we've got a key left. We can go open the trunks that were in the thingies. My thoughts are that you've spent enough bits today. Alright, we'll open this one up. We've already opened all the doors, so we don't need our keys anymore. More ivory dice and more coins. We could go back to gambling if we wanted to. But that was the last of our keys, so we can't open any more trunks. I don't think there is one more use for a jackhammer. but I don't really want to do it. It's also going to take a while to get back there. We are actually entirely separated from the front of the house. We have to go back into the rotunda and spin it around. So we go spin this. And then yeah, back this way. The rotunda is cool. Right, there are also dig spots back here. Workshop idea, lockpick and metal detector. Yes, that gets you the enhanced lockpick set, if I remember. And then the other room that had one was the storeroom, so I think we'll hit back that way. Yeah, we've got more than enough steps. So straight across. Oh, there's some in the foundation too, so we'll go there. Tanny, I said enough with bits. You're just sending it to even out. Fine. So the jackhammer, if I recall, digs deeper. So you get special items like wind-up key. And then it also does a couple other things. Antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms. Keys when open doors. Oh man, that is not a good thing to get right now. Okay. We'll go run to where I want to go next. Run to the storeroom. Take that one. Tin can. Okay. Now let's go back to the foundation, take the elevator down, and go out that way. That's not the right way. Over here. Drop down. Oh, I realized we should have saved some keys for the chests at the bottom of the thingy. Basement. Were there not dig spots down here? I thought there were. I think I'm wrong. Alright, we'll go through the sealed entrance. That's already fine. That got us tunnel. But I want to show the other use for this, even though I don't want to do it. I just want to show you guys that it exists. Is that there is another thing you can do with it. Passing up that one. And then over to our gem stone mine thingy. We can use our jackhammer in here to get gems. Now I'm not going to do this because you can risk a collapse of this and lose your gems every day that you get from it. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to risk that. But we can get extra gems if we need like one more gem. And then I think I want to double check in the basement if there was anything else we forgot. Because I do want to get more keys to open up more of those chests down there, but I've already used up all my keys on the lock trunks upstairs, which was a bit silly of me. Oh, so we don't have any of the queen rooms. Because morning room wasn't a queen room, was it? Because we could take another look at that chess puzzle. But I'm pretty sure we're missing queen rooms. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does someone want to fact check me on are we missing queen rooms? Cuz I don't think planetarium is a queen room, but it might be. I don't think it is though. I would have seen the thing in there. You are not a queen room. I don't think you have. I don't remember you stumbling into the study. The study is the only queen room that I have written down currently. I'm torn. Because I wanna do the chess thingy, but I don't think we have a queen room. So I think I'm gonna have to wait. It really feels like the boudoir should be a queen room, but I don't think I've seen a queen piece in there. Why are you freezing? You're gonna look it up? Okay. I will wait a second. I will leave our map of the entire thing filled out. Because I know office is king, so we've got king. We've got bishop in both the chapel and the rumpus room. We've got the rook in the breakfast nook. We've got the knight in security. And we've got the pawn in the bunk room. So it's just the queen that I don't know if we have or not. There's only two. I imagine one is her ladyship's chamber, which I believe you've actually seen. That one you have. And the study. Okay, yeah, we don't have either of those. So next time we get either of those, we're going to focus on getting a king and see if we can't get the chess set. The rumpus room is bishop. And then in the meantime, we're gonna go see if there's any other, like, dig spots or things in the further basement. Right, how do we go around there again? There, that way. Across here. So yeah, no dig spots or anything. There's all the trunks that we need to open up. We don't have any keys right now, which makes it a little bit difficult. We could go to the antechamber again. Wait, is this reset? Why is this reset? I am confused. Wait, is this attached to the mechanarium? Or does this just reset every time? I think it's one more, isn't it? Because that's a dead end room. Nothing in here other than that note that we read before. I don't remember having anything specific. I am happy. Now we go over here. Eat. Very nice, Danny. So we're back here. Open that up. And we can complete the game again. Didn't intentionally do that, but hey, we've got the steps, might as well. Are these doors locked, I assume? Because I assume these are like each of the thingies. I don't... I've been... Three? I am confused. I don't know if we get the cutscene this time. Do we have enough steps to get back there is the other question. Because we can go up the foundation. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we have enough. We have enough. So I guess we'll go that way. I counted it. I should, unless there's a whole lot of steps to get out of here. But I believe this is all counted as the underground. This way. Most of it's just counted as the underground. Might be in trouble. We'll see. In the end, we did what we set out to. All of this is just bonus. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no! Because we need 11. I think we need 11. Alright, well, we'll still walk that way because there's not anything else to do. So we need to go out through the hallway. I have not doomed us all. Hallway, gymnasium, patio, library, drafting studio, rotunda. That's all fine. We've already used the dining room. I don't think there's anything else that can be done here. It's not like I can just dig in a dig spot and get something. And that's just locked, yeah. Alright, we just hope that antechamber doesn't count. We'll sprint for the door. We'll not stop. We'll just go for it. Reach the door, reach the door. No! Oh well. It was goofy. I'm gonna do more of the trunks downstairs. A garden excavation site. Yeah, I don't... What happened with the quarry yards is my question on this one. We ended up with 6 quarry yards. I don't understand how. But that was goofy. If we hadn't gone to the mine, we would have reached the end room, but I really wanted to show that thing since we had the shovel. So we'll save and continue. we can get it again another time. That one proved surprisingly easy for that. We're on day 32. And our goal this time is to either get her ladyship's chamber, like if we get her ladyship's chamber or the study, then we have to get a room with a king in it. Because I feel like those are technically easier. Because we have to get one on east and one on west. Nah, that's a bad raspberry. There you go. And 12 allowance. That is impressive. Alright, we're gonna go throw one in the fountain so that we can save it for later. Just in case we ever want to do a run where we have to buy a lot of stuff. There we go. And then go check outside. We don't have the casino anymore. Could do tomb. Because I don't think I actually unlocked the secret door in the tomb. So I think I'd rather unlock that than save gems or get a special item this time. So we'll do tomb. Make sure that's handled. And down we go! And even though that moves your camera, I find it's easier to just move your mouse like you're doing it. Hang on, is the... Right, we don't have the shovel anymore. Yeah, the same door I told you about. Do I have to do... Okay, no, I don't have to do it again. It's still open. It is very silly that it moves your mouse. Yeah, because I haven't opened that. Because I just forgot to check this guy. And now we have door open. Alright, and he's just pointing at that, which we've already done things. Actually, wait, hang on. Does he... Where is he pointing at? He's pointing, like, just in front of that thingy. I wonder if he's pointing at one of the chests. That's what I want to know. We'll check which way this comes out at. Okay, right, that's that door. So that's just useful for that. I don't think... Is there anything on this side? Since we have reservoir up? Right, we need the burning glass for this. Okay, so if we get the burning glass, we can come back here. And then this is where all the chests are. So he's pointing to... Which one is he pointing to? Because it was the ones... Stairs were that way. I think that's the island. So it seemed like he was pointing to the one on that side. But I'm not sure. We'll double check on our way out, because the stairs are twisty on that one, so I'm not sure which way the stairs actually go. And then... Yeah, this is just flooded, so we can't go that way. Which makes sense, because that is the fountain. So we'll head out, keep an eye out for the stuff to make a burning glass, and we'll double check what he has to say. Because he is pointing at... oh, hang on. So this is our side. So he is pointing at that right side there. It's the one, like, just south. Just that side. Which is interesting. And then... I know there's another thing you can do with these to unlock another room, but I don't have that, I don't think. Hey, coin! That's just the note for the dead end thing. We're just double checking that we didn't miss anything here. This looks like burning glass stuff. I I need to get the burning glass. Because I want to light things on fire, apparently. Usually one for arson, but this is controlled arson. Alright, I think we head up. We head up, we look for a burning glass, we look for Her Ladyship's chamber or the study. And if that fails, then what are we going to focus on? I suppose whatever the house gives us. Are we going right or left? The courtyard collecting if it'll let us do it again. I think that sounds a little bit... wait, no, left bit back, so right. I guess den here is the best option of those. No, I don't like starting north. Kitchen's not bad. I guess it's better than a bedroom here. What have we got today? Main course is porterhouse steak. So we want to look out for a showroom if we want that to give us extra stuff. I don't think I'm gonna get extra steps yet. I'll get them on the way back. I'll go north first. Veranda's not bad. Spare bedroom also works here. Spare bedroom. I'd rather save gems for now. Nothing on this one. Greenhouse. Do we want parlor or do we want greenhouse? Because they're both same layout. And I don't want to do corridor right now. Parlor puzzle? I like parlor puzzle. We can do parlor puzzle. So then we've got the black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. And a box with a false statement contains the gems. So if the black box is not empty, then the black box contains the gems. Then if the black box contains the gems, then the statement can't be true because then it wouldn't contain the gems because the false statement would contain the gems. And if the gems are in there, then the statement has to be false. But there could be more than one false statement. But wait, I'm confusing myself. I'm paradoxing here. Statement on the black box is true. I lost myself. So assuming the black box has the gems, then that's true. That would be false. Then that would be... If that's false, then it's true because the gems are in that box. Because if it's a false statement and contains the gems, then it's true. But then the moment it's true, it's not true anymore and it's false. What the heck? Okay, so if that's the case, if the statement on the black box is true, and we assume that's true, then this has to be false, which means that the black box is empty, which means it's a lie, which means it has the gems. So this one. I got it. I just struggled slightly. Yeah, it is legitimately a paradox. Commissary's not bad. I think I'll go commissary. I like my unbroken streak. And I think I'm going for shovel, and I'm going for metal detector. I'm happy with both of those. Oh, we don't have a key card though. Okay, so this is key card door. Everyone remember, commissary has key card door. So now we back up. And we go this way. Open this one up. Courtyard in not a great place. None of those are good. Not in this spot. We could chapel and get it out of the way and just not go into it. Well, actually go into it and check if there's anything in it and then just leave. So I guess I'm doing that because I don't want to waste courtyard and I don't want to waste corridor. I didn't step in yet. I stopped at the threshold. And I don't see... No, do I see a gem over there? It's not blender. Double checking. Oh, it's not. I miss saw.
I sure do feel like crashing soon. Be a shame if you saved your progress or something.
But we don't know if I'm gonna get 7 today. We'll do left next. Pantry. Get a couple extra steps. I'll courtyard here. Now we can shovel. Key. We could unlock that chest, but I don't want to waste my only key on that. We'll go left first. Ooh, we do like security. Though there's also West Hall. What do you mean I need to get the bonk? Oh, you mean the sledgehammer. Sledgehammer would be nice. I think I'm gonna security. I think I would rather security here. Anything I've left in the house? State inventory. 1 trunk. Okay, that's fine. We know where that trunk is. Oh,
Lemonade_Fox wants cat to shapeshift. We need child again.
Alright. Hang on, where is my step stool? There we go. Alright, and then the other thing I want to do is log into network, Swan Song HSS, was it? Yeah. Now let's see if we can go actually see the ending cutscene through this. No. We can only see the parlor. Wait, what was in the parlor? What was the security footage from the parlor? Oh, that's the reading of his will. I think. No, this is the intro. Is it the reading of his will? Game trailer. I think this is the thing that plays at the start of the game too, though. I'm wondering if they hid anything in it. Because I'm pretty sure this is the intro.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington,
Hi, Henry.
do publish and declare this instrument my last will and
Oh, this is his will. This is his will. I was correct.
hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my
Is there any
dear
hints in
niece,
here, though?
Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
We have the estate now. We've done room 46.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of
Alright, I'll hydrate again. I just hydrated.
secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident
It is funny that no one's done snack time
any
again.
heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I do like the pets. Little bit eepy. Is it gonna let us back into the game now? Just kind of black screening. Wah. Wah. 1, 2. Wah. I'm not that tired. Game, wake up. There we go. Okay. The game takes place in 1993, from what I understand. So I didn't see any secrets in that one. So then we'll go south first. I was hoping for her ladyship's chamber. How rude. We'll take that one. No, don't spray me more. Shovel dig. Tab. There we go. Hydrated. I just put it down. 1, 2. Okay. We'll backtrack for that one later. Laundry room or observatory. I think we go observatory here. Hang Hang on, is that the bad thingy? Dead end rooms are more common today. I think that's what that shape was. We don't have... We've got 20. So that shouldn't be. Okay, no. It is the bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. I was incorrect and I'm happy about that. None of these are good. You can roll for, if you do exclamation mark Fred or exclamation mark Frank, you can roll for the lobsters. Or you can roll for uppies. Or you can roll to attempt anything, and I'll give my best guess of how I would do that, or just tell you what happens. But, like, shapeshifts and stuff won't happen. 11 is not enough for uppies. Tanning, you definitely get uppies as a 19. I suppose I can give Silver, like, tiny uppies, and then Tanny gets uppies up here. And then, that was... You gotta say what you want before you roll. But since this is I think your first time rolling, you can just tell me what you want. A character change is thingy. Hang on. What did... Bill got 10 for uppies. Where is Bill? If I give Silver uppies... You can get just below Silver. You were just dangling off of Silver now. Since you were one lower than him. you get thrown. And then Henry, you wanted character change, supposedly? What color do you want to be? You can pick one item to change. Okay, you want to be green? Okay, let me make you green then. There you go. You are now green. You can also use the thingy. Yeah. So you're on Twitch. If you look in the about section, there's a whole thing to change your character. You don't need me to do that. You were a strong, independent critter. Alright, as for what we're doing, corridor, I guess. It's a waste, but at least usable. Actually, no, we'll do nursery. We'll do nursery here. Oh. Key. We'll take a key. Shoot, did I miss your roll? What was your roll? Oh, you rolled a 20. I assume that was for... Oh, you wanted cuddles. Okay. Hang on. Where is the Eternal? Here you go. Cuddles. There you go. And now you just get tossed. Alright, I think we've got everything in here. There's another pawn room. And then through the courtyard. Yeah, through the courtyard. We'll unlock trunk over here. 3 keys! Worth it for the trunk. Huh. So hallway's gonna end run. I don't think we can do hallway here. But we can do courtyard. I don't know why courtyard keeps getting drawn. Oh, right, yeah, we just need to get to the foundation first. Okay. Oh, and we get some extra gems for that. And then we get that. Dig. And we got a brick. Not worth carrying. And then we also get... Darn it! We get footsteps. Do we want to unlock this chest with one of the keys? I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. Screw it, we gamble. More gems. That's not good. Why is it like this? This is rude. How dare? We're gonna do courtyard and then we'll go down through... I think we have another basement door. I don't think this is end. I don't think this is end yet. I think we've still got options we can do. Do we trunk again? It could get us more keys. I think we save it and we do the other trunks downstairs. So we should be able to enter through this way. Our little secret back door. We don't actually have to get to the foundation. Go. And then downstairs we go. Thank you for helping, Eternal. And Billy. Alright. So the last chest we opened was this one. And this one says green memos and the blue boxes are true, which we don't know whether it's true or not. You has a Kona, very nice, Tanny. I think the Grim Reaper was pointing to this chest, so let's give this chest a try. We get a key. A sanctum key. This box contained a sanctum key. Yes, it did. Do we keep opening them? Or do we go to the sanctum? Because we can go to the sanctum. That's not hard. I just don't know if we want to spend our other keys before we do that. Also, we got 2 dead ends this run. But nowhere to really spend coins except for like the kitchen and stuff. Yeah, fair. We've got 50 steps, we can make the trek. Alright, is that still turned the correct way? Yes, it is. So we go this way. Around this side. That's a shame. Hopefully the Kona wakes up soon. Wait. What this? What this? How have I never seen this? Also, it is well over past time for the shapeshift. I just got distracted. There we go. But yeah, what this? How did I not spot this? I apparently never did look. It is a red door. I don't know what we're supposed to do with a red door, but we've located a red door. So we don't need to pull the lever. Lever's not going to do anything. Use? Oh, which door do we want to use it on? I think those tell us different countries they're in. Which one was our mom holding up? I took a picture of it. Let me go look at the pictures that I took. I don't think our mom was holding up any of these. This one's the one that's on the elevator. So maybe we do this one. Because that's the only one I recognize. Oh, no, hang on. Because this is one of the countries. This is another. As is that one. I don't know the others. Because if I recall where are my notes? The heart is something to the eldest child. Like the heart went to the eldest child. We think the heart is heat spring. The hourglass is probably a Uraja? And the mountain was Aries or Archeries. Do we want to go left or right? Or... So that door tasted funny. What about the mountains? What about the mountain door? And also silver, I don't know what you rolled a 1 for, but that was with a 1d8, so it doesn't count. It has something to do with the boiler room. I had no idea on that one. Maybe you can only press it if the boiler room is on. Very nice, Henry. There are 8 doors, it was RNG. Let's go right to left. Let's go backwards. Oh, it was okay, rolled 1, so this one then. That makes sense. I guess we'll go left to right then. What is this? Spinny? Why intense music? What have I stumbled onto? Wait, that's thingy, I can't describe it. There's a whole book underneath the, like, when you take the elevator down, there's a whole book explaining what the frick that circle thingy means. And does this change it? That does, okay. Okay, I need the book. I took pictures of the book. I have pictures of the book. So I should have some capability to do something about this. I don't know what the answer's supposed to be though. So the one that we're currently in is Orin something. And we know that's the symbol for that country. And then so that's like the realm. All other presidents. But I don't know what we're describing. I don't know much about that country. How do we want to do that then? Because those are the rays and stuff. Yeah, we can just change those out. Does that change all of the others? No, that just changes the outer one. Okay. So if we get that, I assume that's going to extend and then we can explore more somehow. So we're going to have to come back to that. Wait, hang on. What is... Where is Mount Holly located? Because I remember we had a book that was the history of, wasn't it the Orin something? So isn't this just describing where we currently are? So if that's the case, I'm gonna assume that that is. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna assume that that is. Then in that case, the... Oh, shoot, I can close that. Where are my notes? If we're assuming that, then we want the first one. So the first one is the core. The dividing lines are splitting from the sigil. They reveal several things about the realm. Transportation is one of them. So there's ship, carriages, trails, and locomotion. So from this, what realm, what does our realm primarily use for transportation is the question. To my knowledge, we know that the... Do we know anything about that? Better not just be calling me a car, Eternal. Also, I forgot to do that hydrate, didn't I? I was distracted. There's a lot of options there. Either cars or trains. So if I spin that... The thing is, I don't know... I don't actually know which is which on this one. Because we just know that the lines mean things, but I don't know which lines actually match up. The locomotion of the rays here are used in blank for realms that rely on track-based travel. So I think we need to find an unripped version of that book. Otherwise, I don't know how we'd know. I'm also not trying to spin that one. Can we at least do that later section? What does that piece mean? Because if the rays are the transportation, but we just don't have what the rays look like. Oh wait, no, that's... The lines indicate heat, rain, storm, ray with dot is snow. It's pretty windy, so curved makes sense. Okay, so the transportation is the little thingies, I guess. But I don't... What am I missing? Okay, so the border is... The border corresponds to a color. These colors always correspond to a color, a national color of that specific realm. So would ours be blue, or is ours red? And the motes was the thing that we just spun. I think we would be academic? We've heard a lot about academic stuff. So we'll try academic, and is there an option for blue? It's hard to see with my notes like that. What the heck? So much changes I don't understand. There are way too many combinations for us to understand this, I think, right now. This is Blueprints. I've been playing it for a bit. I took a short break since we reached room 46, and we have been faced with even more puzzles that I don't understand. I think we're gonna go unlock more chests and see if we can't unlock some of the other rooms at least. Wait, is that? No, okay. We're good. Trying to walk straight, but it doesn't work while being pet. Hang on. Did you? Yes, you did roll for uppies. I was just not paying attention. So then, let me. Where'd you go? That you? Yeah, it is. Okay. There you go. 16 up there. That is well above my head. And then I think that was everything. I don't think I missed anything else in chat, did I? Tanny wants uppies. Roll for uppies, Tanny. 14. Okay, you can have uppies. Nope, that's not you. That's not you either. That's still not you. There we go. Uppies. I know it's bedtime, Lemonade. 12. Here. Last uppies before I just go open boxes. There you go. Because I want to use up the rest of our keys. I know it's bedtime. I want to use up the rest of our keys before we go to bed. So we'll run this way. Down the stairs. Which box should we open then? We opened this box and found a key. This one was a black one with a moon on it. And then the other box that we opened had a sun. You should probably sleep. You want to open a black box? Let's do this black box over here. We've got 4 keys. Let's pick the first one. Red note. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. There's no way that that's a lie. It's on a red note, which is usually a lie. But there's no way that there's only 1 key from this thing. That doesn't seem right. And we don't really have anywhere else to spend keys, so I guess let's keep opening some stuff. We'll do... So assumption is that green memos and blue boxes are true. So let's go open another blue box. This one over here. The green memos and blue boxes near... The green memos and boxes near this box are both lies. So it's a logic puzzle. Bye, Henry. Do we want to open a box near this box and see if we get a green memo? I guess let's open this one. Green memos are lies. So if the green memos and boxes near this box are both lies, then green memos are normally true? That's... Okay. That's a thing. Let's do this one. Yes, I bet you're very late to the party. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. So, is there only one sanctum key? And it's that one? I nearly opened this one first last time. I just thought they wouldn't put it in such an obvious spot or something silly. I don't know, but we spent all our keys, so congrats. True, there may be only one sanctum key, but there are other prizes. But if there were 8 sanctum keys, and all of the hints are only pointing at one? Oh, maybe it is you only get one sanctum key per time, and we have to come back down here to grab the sanctum key next time. That would make sense. So you grab, go, next one. We did win. We got to room 46, so we now own the manor. We're still trying to figure out a lot of the puzzles, so the game's not over. Alright, so we'll call it a day. There's not really much else we can do. But we got one of the sanctums. We got the sanctum for what is assumed to be our country. We just don't know how to describe it because we don't know all of the rune thingies. So that means that the next thing that we need to try and get is focusing on getting the bookshop and unlocking the books in it. Yeah, there's no ways you get all in one day. So that was certainly an interesting day. I think we've got our work cut out for us with the chess puzzle that we need to get done, the burning glass that we need to get next time that we get the tomb again. Wait, what? Where's the... Oh, did you double trigger ahead, Pat? Meh. Let me fix head, Pat. Where is it? This one? Not that one. Where is it? That one. Trigger that one. There we go. Alright. So yeah, burning glass, chess puzzle, and what else? We need burning glass a lot for tomb. So next time we get tomb, we're gonna hard focus trying to get burning glass. And then the sanctum keys is the other thing we need. For now, we will be back on Sunday doing Hightail. And then let's see who we want to go raid. Do we want someone else doing blueprints, or do we want someone we know? Now that we're later in blueprints, I'm less worried about spoilers. Something other than blueprints? Oh, there's an Atami Senpapi who is currently streaming. So we're gonna go raid the person that did my music. We'll set up raid. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoy watching Atami and watch my stuff. And have lots of fun. Do widzenia!